Hi guys, so in this video we will be talking about accepting yourself. Imagine a situation or a person where, or imagine me, say I'll imagine myself. There was a time, I am still getting I'm still getting accustomed to how I look and how my hair is, how my skin is, how my eyes are, how my dark circles are. Every time my grandparents or when you become of a certain age, they ask you, do you wash your face? Why does your face look so black? Every time they see your face. Now, since childhood, if a person is getting bombarded with the same questions, look at your face, look at your hair, they look so dry, and you're you were fair, now you have turned black, and etc. What kind of mentality a person would go into after listening to such traumatic sentences? It is not fair, right? I have been suffering from eczema since a long time, and you can see it still on my face. But does that and that ultimately for people who feel too much, or for people who are receptive towards the vibes that they get from negative people, it matters to them, of course it will matter to them. Now there had come a time where I thought that I am not good enough in any aspect of my life, and this is the time when I started looking for encouragement, for appreciation from outside, and that made me lose myself entirely. And I tell you, this is a process. Okay, nobody is 100% okay with being themselves, I think so, but this proportion varies. There are people who are extremely on their own, in their own skin, okay with however they look. But for me, with these circumstances, and I'm sure many of us around me would have also felt the same way. In fact, Taylor Swift in her song Anti-Hero also says that she could stare directly at the sun, but she could never see in a mirror, because there is something which bothers you. And this is the major thing which I think is the important part that I would talk about in this particular video. And me being struggling to accept myself, the way I look, and the way I am, the way my hair is. I wanted to accept myself entirely. I was thinking of how could we do this, how could I do this, how could I accept whatever however I am now. There were times, we don't even understand this, but there was a time when I used to think that what if I looked like this actress, what if I looked like that girl, and I used to imagine my life with her features, with her face, which ultimately tells the root cause of how deep that pain of not accepting myself, that trigger of not being good enough, has been laid in my brain very very deeply, like a nail being hit uh, for a long time. So I got an exercise, I thought of an exercise, which is exactly what you're looking at. Record a video, observe your face, observe yourself talking, observe the imperfections of your face, observe that you have a crooked nose, observe that your skin is not doing well at all, observe that your hair, it's terrible, observe that you have acne everywhere on your body, observe the dark circles that you have around your eyes. Accept it, and accept it. You if you I mean if you don't bother to get a surgery done, or if you want to do extraordinary things, of course you're free to do. I know there would be many hate comments on this, but again, if you want to accept yourself, then this is what it is. I am going to make extremely imperfect videos to make you all feel that you're not alone in this struggle. Everyone is learning, everyone is not perfect, and I am damn sure that there would be many imperfect people like me who would not be able to confront themselves, because to discover yourself, you first need to know who you are and like what you are. That is very important. Now, this having said this, I saw this particular reel so many times in my Instagram account. I got so many reels: accept yourself, you don't know yourself, be true to yourself, be self, and what, be sure of yourself. But it is not easy until you understand it. And this is the time in my life when I understood that no matter you are in a relationship, no matter you are single, no matter you are married, no matter you are unmarried, doesn't matter if you live in India, if you live outside of India, doesn't matter if you whatever, the only person you're going to be with you till the end of your life is you yourself. And if you don't accept yourself, it is going to be very difficult phase where you depend on others. And I think that needs to be changed for your well-being, because at this point of time, at say 24, 25, it is the time when you need to understand that your life, hence maybe 10 or 15 years further, you will have yourself. Whatever comes in your life, you'll have to face it. And for that, you need to accept, you need to know who you are, you need to accept it. So my pro tip of the day is confront yourself in the mirror, or I would say make videos of yourself like I do. Practice speaking, practice any topic, talk about it, and observe yourself. and like the way you're talking, like the way your nose is, like the way whatever your smile is. Just just do it. One day you would feel, for the day one maybe you feel it's awful. You won't be able to look at yourself. Just look at me. It happened with me, when I used to see some of my pictures. I said, what kind of picture is this? How do I look? But you can't change, no. But you know what, this will change once you see yourself often, once you hear yourself often, once you accept. Yeah. So for today, do let me know how you find this.